students on campus got to make tie-dye shirts and jump on bouncy houses for Camp Fab. Find out what other activities they had and what students thought about the event.
A U.S. official confirms an Israeli strike near Isfahan, Iran. This morning, TV2 has all the updates.
Portage County officials have provided updates on Tuesday's tornado that touched down in Windham, including damages to the community and relief efforts.
Many people are cleaning up damage from last week's tornadoes and severe storms all across our region. Will the weather stay good for the cleanup efforts this weekend? Details in my full forecast straight ahead.
This is TV2 News.
Good Friday evening, Portage County. Thank you so much for joining TV2 News at 6 o'clock. I'm Michael Neenan.
And I'm Lex Rady.
Well, we start the night off with a recap of Camp Fab, an event where students enjoy bouncy houses and tie-dye shirts.
That's right. TV2's own Hayden Cruz has the story.
What if summer camp happened on campus? Well, on Thursday, the Flashes Activity Board did just that and brought the camp experience to Kent State.
Yeah, so Camp Fab was pretty much your summer camp, but in 2 hours. So we tried to say we were camp counselors and all the attendees were campers and tried to bring back that childhood vibe that you might not have been able to get or that you did get.
The campers could pick from several different activities that all incorporated the true summer camp vibe.
We tie-dyed shirts and we took pictures in the picture booth.
The tie-dye was a big hit, with almost all sizes of the shirts given out within 30 minutes of the start of the event.
So I got this shirt from the table over there, and you can tie-dye it, you can wear it plain, it's super cute.
Besides pictures and tie-dye, campers could also make crafts, play lawn games, roast s'mores, and go on inflatables.
The event was free to all students, however, if you wanted to get on the inflatables, you had to have a wristband, just like this one.
The Fab team says what made the event worth it was seeing everyone together outside.
I don't know, I think it's just enjoying since it's such nice weather, everyone outside, like we don't get to do this often. We love events outside and just seeing everyone come around, either if you were planning on coming to this or just walking by, just everyone on campus just having fun outside.
I think what was special is for like international students who might not have got this experience got to kind of have it with us.
If you did not make it out to Camp Fab, there's another fun event coming up to look forward to.
So the next event is going to be my Sunset Yoga event. It's going to be right here on Tuesday, April 23rd from 7 to 8:30 p.m.
Reporting for TV2 News, I'm Hayden Cruz.
Thank you, Hayden. Well, fans of F. Scott Fitzgerald rejoice as tonight in the Student Multicultural Center is hosting the Great Gatsby Party of the Century, where participants can enjoy 1920s themed entertainment, including live music, dancing, and refreshments. The event goes from 6 to 9 in Cartwright Hall. Guests are encouraged to wear semi-formal attire.
The total solar eclipse may have passed, but another planetary event is taking place next week. Earth Day is Monday, and Kent State University is celebrating by hosting an Earth Fest from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Risman Plaza. The event will include food trucks, music, student activities, information, giveaways, and prize drawings. The purpose of the event is to increase students' awareness of sustainability by engaging students in educational activities. TV2 will have the full Earth Day recap on Monday night at 6 p.m. Taylor Swift recently released her new album, The Tortured Poets Department, at midnight, and additional surprise songs at 2 a.m. To celebrate all things Swiftie, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame hosted Taylor Swift Fan Day from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The day included a DJ playing Swift songs, friendship bracelet making, trivia, photo opportunities, and a chance to listen to the new album surrounded by fellow Swifties.
From the Enterprise to Northeast Ohio, William Shatner is coming to Hartville this Saturday for a meet and greet with fans. Best known for his role as Captain Kirk in Star Trek, Shatner is visiting the All-Star Sports Gallery at the Hartville Marketplace from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Those looking to get an autograph from Shatner can do so for $149, with photo opportunities being the same price. The Portage County Emergency Management Agency gave updates on the tornado that touched down in Windham, reporting that no one was injured. However, the twister still managed to damage property, down power lines, and disrupt traffic along the Ohio Turnpike. The local Renaissance Family Center opened up to provide relief to those affected, including meals and community services.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, those tornadoes have been really bad down there in Portage County today. Hello, Portage County, Northeast Ohio. I hope you're all having a great Friday evening out there. I'm TV2 weather anchor Odin Amador-Gorby with your Friday evening weather forecast. Now, currently in Kent today, we are definitely dealing with a lot calmer weather than compared to yesterday. We are dealing with temperatures that are almost at 60 degrees, so 58 right now. Feels like 56 out there, partly cloudy skies. And it is definitely a warm one for sure as we head into this evening as well. But yeah, as we look towards our Northeast Ohio temperatures, well, there they are. We're going to definitely see temperatures up in the 50s, almost hitting 60s in some places. 57 in Youngstown, 56 in Ashtabula, 58 in Kent, 58 in Canton, Worcester at 60, Cleveland at 56, Sandusky at 58, and Mansfield at 58 degrees. So it's definitely a warmer evening for sure as we are heading into the summer months to come. It's going to be great. And as we look towards our hour-by-hour forecast, we're going to definitely be dealing with a very calm weather pattern tonight. 7 p.m., 54 degrees with partly cloudy skies toward 9 o'clock and 11 o'clock with lows in the 50s. So it's definitely going to be a cooler evening as we head into this evening, and thankfully we don't have to worry about any of those storms and stuff that we dealt with yesterday. So that's all I have for now. In my next update, I'll have your weekend weather forecast. Until then, back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Odin. Taking things from Portage County to Columbus, the Ohio Senate released a new 100-page report showing the state's housing crisis is getting worse, with affordable housing continuing to decrease. Lawmakers are proposing several solutions, including consumer protection for renters and home buyers, as well as greater opportunities for ownership. However, the Senate has yet to agree on a new strategy.
Family-style restaurant Bob Evans, founded in Gallipolis, Ohio and headquartered in Central Ohio, is now on the market. The chain is exploring a change in ownership and has hired an investment bank and aide to oversee the process. Bob Evans is owned by a private firm based in San Francisco named Golden Gate Capital, which purchased the chain in 2017. Golden Gate declined to comment on the possible sale.
The Veterans Affairs Northeast Ohio healthcare system is launching a mobile medical exam room for homeless veterans who may not have access to a medical center or outpatient clinic by meeting them, quote, where they are. The mobile medical units will provide services such as primary care, mental health, and women's health services. As of now, VA's Homeless Program Office has released 25 units nationwide.
President Joe Biden announces a Title IX policy change. What this means and who it affects coming up.
And those in entertainment industry who specialize in children's entertainment are seeing a labor movement of their own. We'll have more details for you later.
Good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to be inspired. One quick thing I want to remind you guys to be studying.
Major key alert. Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Today we're talking about inspirational quotes.
You want to get that paper? You better turn in that paper and get an A+. That's a major key. Another one. Mogul talk. You want to reach the mountaintop? You got to go hard. To succeed, you have to believe. Stay focused. Fly higher than the eagle. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote from recent history?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts. Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Don't let E. coli mosh with your food. An estimated 3,000 Americans die from a foodborne illness each year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So always separate raw meat from vegetables. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Tomorrow tomorrow's news leaders.
Today's top stories.
From an award-winning student newsroom.
This is TV2 News, truly Portage County.
Welcome back. We're joined by Coleman Arthur in the studio today with some national news updates.
Coleman, what do you have for us today?
Well, you guys, major conflicts ranging from social media posts to nuclear attacks have risen all across the world, and I have the latest. Former President Donald Trump's hush money criminal trial in New York City seated a full 12-person jury Thursday. The prosecution is refusing to share its witness list with the defense because of Trump's previous tweets about witnesses. The judge told Trump's attorney that the prosecution is not required to share a list. Trump faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records for his alleged role in a scheme before the 2016 election. The Biden administration is expanding Title IX protections for the LGBTQ and pregnant students. They are requiring schools to protect students from all sex discriminations, including childbirth and terminating or recovering from a pregnancy and more. Decision makers are also now able to hold individual meetings with a witness in place of cross-examination. These new rules take effect August 1st. A U.S. official has confirmed an Israel strike near Isfahan, Iran, early this morning. Iranian state news state that the country activated its defense systems. Meanwhile, the U.S. official and Iranian media say the target was not nuclear. An Iranian commander said yesterday that if Israel keeps threatening to attack Iran's nuclear centers, his country would reconsider its nuclear policies. New York police officers arrested more than 100 people at Columbia University on Thursday after students gathered over 24 hours earlier on campus to protest the war in Gaza. In a letter from the NYPD, Columbia President Ninush Shafiq said the protest raised safety concerns and posed a danger to the function of the university, and all university students participating in the protest are being suspended. To stay up to date on Joe Biden, Israel, and all conflicts nationwide, keep visiting KentWire.com. For TV2 News, I'm Coleman Arthur.
Tornado Alley may have found a new home in Ohio since the state is leading the country in tornadoes this year. The National Weather Service confirmed 43 tornadoes within the state of Ohio, followed by Florida with 34 tornadoes and Illinois with 30. On Thursday, the National Weather Service sent survey teams across northeast Ohio after powerful storms traveled through the state Wednesday night.
And joining us here at the desk is TV2 weather anchor Odin Amador-Gorby. Odin, can you tell me, when does tornado season start here in Ohio?
Well, that's a really great question, Nina. And tornado season in Ohio typically starts in April and it runs through June. However, tornadoes can occur at any time of the year. Most tornadoes can form between 4 and 9 p.m. However, again, they can occur at any time of day or night. And on average, Ohio sees about 21 tornadoes on average per year, but this may be changing in the coming years as climate change is making it more likely that tornadoes will occur more frequently and more strongly here in a Buckeye State. All right, so as we head towards our main weather forecast today, we're going to be dealing with our currently in Kent right now, and as we can clearly see right now, we are thankfully not dealing with any tornadic weather today. We're just dealing with partly cloudy skies right now, and it's 48 degrees out there. Feels like 45. So right now it's sunshine and clouds mixed all throughout the day for your tomorrow, gusty winds at times, and as we look towards your Sunday weather forecast, this is Saturday's weather forecast still. Winds will be northwest at 10-15 miles per hour, sunset at 8:12 p.m. And as we look towards your 7-day outlook, let's talk about it, folks. We're going to be definitely dealing with partly cloudy skies for your Saturday of a high of 48. And Sunday, it will go up to high of 55 with partly cloudy skies. And then the sun will come out for Monday with a high of 60. And then rain will start to come in for your Tuesday and Wednesday with temperatures going down into the 50s. Thursday, we'll deal with some sunny skies. And then Friday, we'll be dealing with partly cloudy skies, a high of 65 degrees. And that about wraps up my Friday evening weather forecast. I hope you guys have a nice and safe weekend out there. Have a great weekend, everybody. And back to you guys at the news desk.
Thank you, Odin. And now we'll be tossing things over to our own Erin Sullivan for this week's Consumer Report.
What do you have for us, Erin?
Well, guys, I'll be taking you through what you need to know about apps you use to the brands you trust in this week's Consumer Report. The Environmental Protection Agency is designating two forever chemicals as hazardous. They are PFOA and PFOS. The designation gives the EPA greater authority to investigate and clean up sites polluted with them under the new federal Superfund law. It also makes it easier for the EPA to force companies to pay up for the cleanup. The crackdown comes after the CDC found forever chemicals in the bloodstream of about 97% of Americans. And those in the entertainment industry who specialize in children's entertainment are seeing a labor movement of their own. Michael Yoshida has more.
I love my job, but I know that we all deserve better.
Myvo works at Disneyland playing princesses, but far from the royal treatment she and other performers say, despite recent raises, it's difficult to afford living on their own.
I am confident that by standing together, we will be strong.
That's one of the reasons why they are formally requesting the National Labor Relations Board conduct an election. It's a vote to join the Actors Equity Association, representing live performers all over the country.
What these cast members are asking for is a drop in the bucket of the $60 billion you have committed to invest in the experiences.
A Disney spokesperson says they support cast members' right to a confidential vote. Meanwhile, stalled contract negotiations could soon lead to picket lines on Sesame Street, with their contract expiring Friday. Sesame Workshop writers voted this week to authorize a strike that would begin next Wednesday. According to The Hollywood Reporter, a Sesame Workshop spokesperson says they're hopeful they will come to an agreement. Union organizing efforts have picked up in the wake of a number of high-profile contract wins last year. History professor Joseph McCartan says labor movements often come in waves, dating all the way back to the rebirth of unions in the 1930s.
As they engage in disputes and strikes to win better contracts, and then workers see what's possible when you're organized, that encourages others as well.
In Washington, D.C., I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
Users sharing passwords, which pushed many users to get their own accounts. And now, even with that risky move, for the first time 3 months this year, Netflix announced it gained more than 9 million subscribers. Netflix also announced Thursday that it will stop sharing its quarterly subscriber numbers next year. That brings Netflix to a record high of nearly 270 million subscribers. Wow, it's a lot. And if you use the Uber Eats app, you might want to listen up. Restaurants say their businesses are being stolen from by an imposter restaurant using the food ordering app. This is happening in Las Vegas, but it's a warning to users across the country to check out the restaurant you're ordering from before making your purchase, and to be aware of third-party users going under the name of local businesses. Hyundai Motor Company is the latest major brand to pause its advertising on X, formerly known as Twitter, due to anti-Semitism. Hyundai's announcement on Thursday comes after an ad from the automaker reportedly appeared next to an anti-Semitic and pro-Hitler post. In response, Hyundai is pausing their ads until this issue is resolved. X said that profile has since been suspended. And that's all we have for you for your Consumer Report. Be sure to check out KentWire.com for the latest consumer news you need to know. For TV2 News, I'm Erin Sullivan.
Well, the NBA playoffs, they begin tomorrow, but several stars are missing out. Find out who next.
Brush, brushy, brush, brushy, brush, brush your teeth. Every day and every night. Now it's your parents' turn. Here's what you gotta do. Let them have your toothbrush so that they can brushy brush your teeth. Good job, you're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Help your teeth stay healthy. Brushy brush with a grown-up every day.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
What if you could make an impact? Be the change. Create a legacy. What if you could do it all? Join an organization 96 years in the making, and gain experience in a professional work environment with industry-level resources.
Getting started right away as a first-year student allowed me to gain real experience, gain the best of friends, and I got an internship with the Today Show where I got to live in New York.
Showcase and develop your talents as a writer, editor, photographer, fashion editor, filmmaker, journalist, operator, designer. If you can dream it, we can do it. Student media makes an impact on our community, on our students, and on the world. Together we share our voices. Together we leave our mark. Together we are Kent State Student Media.
And now, your TV2 Sports Report.
Hello everyone, and with all those April showers, we here at TV2 are certainly hoping for the May flowers. So come on along as we get the ball rolling on today's big bouquet of sports. Well, we'll start today with the latest on the assembly of the USA basketball team. And folks, with great respect to the amazing dream team of 1992 with Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, and Patrick Ewing, this fresh squad of Hoopers is as good as any team the USA has ever assembled. The stars include the supremacy of LeBron James, the scoring of Kevin Durant, the impeccable range of Steph Curry, Joel Embiid's unquestioned dominance, the electricity of Anthony Edwards, and the prowess that is growing of Jason Tatum. Team USA is sending the best, and us back home are certainly rooting for the best in Paris this summer. Now let's go on over to the Diamond, and to the surprise of many, and actually including myself, we see those Guardians tied for first place in the entirety of the MLB. With a rookie head coach, Shane Bieber, out for the year, and a wildly underfunded team, just how are these cardiac kids racking up the wins? No, not with the long ball, but to the delight of Billy Beane through getting on base. The Guardians have 4 players with above 20 hits thus far, and Stephen Kwan has elevated his play even beyond the mastery of last season. When you combine this offensive success with the pitching staff having the 5th best ERA in the game, these wins can be sustainable. And we'll move on now to the hardwood. Basketball fans get excited. The NBA playoffs start tomorrow. The NBA play-in finishes tonight. However, in the last calendar week alone, so many stars of the league have succumbed to injury. This includes Giannis Antetokounmpo, who's expected to miss the entirety of the first round against the Pacers. Kawhi Leonard, who's coming into these playoffs day to day as he's battling soreness in his knee. But after receiving an injection yesterday, the Clippers do believe he will play. Zion Williamson, he's going to miss tonight's play-in game with a mysterious hamstring injury. And finally, Jimmy Butler is out indefinitely with an MCL injury. We truly hope these stars can get healthy so we can enjoy the NBA playoffs at their full strength. Now we're right here at home in Kent and check in on the golf team as they prep for their last tournament of the year. They'll get a good opportunity to see their conference rivals of Ohio, Eastern Michigan, Miami, and Northern Illinois before facing off against them in the conference tournament next weekend. And in other Kent news, after the triumphant championship of the Kent women's basketball team, the acclaimed Todd Starkey earned himself a lengthy extension through the 2029-2030 season. Well, sadly, folks, that's all the time we have this week. Don't forget about those Cleveland Cavaliers as they begin their playoff run tomorrow. Special shout out to Jen Lohman. She's done a great job as she's wrapping up her time here at TV2. She's done great. We can't wait to see what you do in the future. That's been my time. I'm Pat Sartor.
Branded in Kent is hosting an Earth Day event for Kent students this weekend. TV2 has the details after this break.
I surrender.
All right, pal. Get ready for the day, buddy.
Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Do we have a gun?
What's that?
Do we have a gun?
Shouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Fancy pants peanut butter? A big screen television? You haven't even bought a sofa yet. A motorcycle? When your father finds out, he's gonna flip his shoes with 2 buckles? What do you even need 2 buckles for? Mr. Big Shot, buying whiskey shots for everybody in the bar. From the looks of it, I'd say nobody even remembers. Feed the pig.
Earth Day is coming up, and those who love this great big ball of dirt and water will be such luck because this weekend Main Street Kent is hosting the Earth Day Market in Acorn Alley. Sponsored by Brandon and Kent, the market will include 40 vendors and live music. The market occurs Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 5. Indoor space is available in case of the poor weather.
Looking for other ways to celebrate Earth Day this year? Well, you're in luck. The City of Kent Parks and Recreation is hosting a cleanup at the abandoned encampment adjacent to where the Haymarkers Farmer Market is held. This event is being held from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. and volunteers must be 18 years old to participate. Now, Michael and Enan, there is one question I have for you and for our members out there on the couches. Have you listened to the new Taylor Swift album?
I have not, and I will have to listen to all 31 songs tonight because I will actually be doing an album review for the Kent Staters May print edition, actually. So be sure to check for that, and I will be listening to all of it. So I'm very excited. This will be my first album listen of Taylor Swift ever.
Wait. Why did they pick you to review it?
Oh, well, no one signed up for it, and I thought, you know, what's something new and different I can do? You know, maybe I can give my 2 cents on Taylor Swift. And you know what? Maybe I'll make the Swifties mad. Maybe I'll make them sad. But you know what? Guys, what do you guys think of the new album?
Well, it came out last night, right? And then I was listening to the one with Post Malone. And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, where's Post Malone? I'm listening to it more. Where's Post Malone? He does come in. I'm not a huge Taylor Swift person, but you know what? She's doing her thing, and she's doing it well. What about you guys?
I feel the exact same way. Like I listened to the album like right as it came out on midnight, and then just like everything just kind of settled in. Like it was really good, it was really fun, and like she's really doing her thing. I can't wait. Like just exactly what you said.
I don't know.
What about you?
I don't know a whole lot about Taylor Swift albums, but I will say I do want to give a shout out to Tim Sullivan for watching me back in 2021. Thank you so much for his picture, and thank you for watching us throughout the years. And I'll still be here for the next couple more years to come.
And well, that is all the time we have for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
For updates on all these stories and more, visit our website at KentWired.com and our socials at Kent Wired. I'm Lex Brady.
And I'm Michael Neenan. Have a great night, Portage County.
When you look at me, you might see
a person with Parkinson's disease.
But if you look closer,
You'll see a warrior mom.
an endurance athlete.
Someone with a lot of fight.
Every 9 minutes, someone is diagnosed with Parkinson's disease.
And every one of them can turn to the American Parkinson Disease Association.
Look closer.
My spirit
Is unshakable.
Visit apdaparkinson.org to learn more and show your support today.